Well, joining us now is our Sahel correspondent, Sani Aliyu, for an update on what's happening in Guinea-Bissau. Mo joins us from Kaduna here in Nigeria. Hello, Mo. Thank you for standing by. What are your sources on the ground in Guinea-Bissau saying about, the atmosphere today? I mean, it's the day after the shocking announcement of a military takeover.
Well, thank you for having me, Layo. Exactly this morning, when I started reaching out to my sources in Guinea-Bissau, most of them told me that the country is, most people in the country are shocked. There's a lot of confusion and fear amongst the population, especially in the capital city, especially near the Electoral Commission and the Presidential Palace, where the military has taken over the entire neighborhood, and a lot of gunshots have been heard overnight before this morning. According to some other sources I spoke to this afternoon, by this afternoon, things have started getting back to normal in certain parts of the city. Some shops are open. Vehicles have started moving, that is, commercial vehicles have started moving around, moving passengers around the city. But most people have elected to stay at home to study the situation, because a lot of things are still fluid. Nobody knows exactly what may turn out to be, whether a successful coup or there could be a counter coup or any other thing that they are afraid of happening. So right now, fear and a lot of confusion is what is happening in the city. I spoke to some journalists from international media who happen to be amongst those who were monitoring the elections, and they told me that they had been confined to their hotel rooms. They were not allowed to move. They couldn't get into any parts of the city or to interview people or to know exactly what is happening. So there's virtually nothing much that has been happening, except for the fact that the internet is still on. You can reach people, and those I spoke to say that the situation is still fluid. Nobody can tell what will happen next, but it seems normalcy is returning on the economic front. That is what I know so far.
And very quickly, Mo, the country now has a new leader. The General Horta and Tam was sworn in as the transition president. What do we know of this soldier?
Well, one interesting fact is that General Tam himself led the troops that went into the presidential palace yesterday to arrest the president. The President Mbalo sent out a message via social media saying that he has been deposed, and mentioned specifically that the Chief of Army Staff, General Ntam, who is now the president for what they call the transitional period of 1 year, that he was the man in charge of the troops that came into the presidential palace, mind you, to arrest him. Therefore, well, little is known about him personally, except that he has been a career soldier, very dedicated. As my former colleague spoke in the first part of this program, the military authorities led by this gentleman himself announced before the elections that they had arrested a few soldiers who were plotting a coup against this government that they have overthrown. So a lot of questions around his conduct, and we'll wait to see whether this turns out to be what people are alleging to be a arranged coup to protect Mr. Mbalo, or it's something else. That is what we know so far. Very little is known about the man.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Sani Aliyu, our Sahel correspondent. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.